What's up, metalheads? If you're new here, my name's Jamie. This is the Blades and EDC channel. We do a lot of knife reviews here, knife overviews, and some other EDC related gear. To all you guys who are subscribed already, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. And today I'm going to give you my review, not overview, review of the Kizer Genie. But I am going to start by letting you know I have not sharpened this Kizer Genie. But I have sharpened a few knives by Kizer with S35VN, so I'm confident in their steel, and I have no problem. I'm sure this S35VN is just like all the Kizer's other S35VN, so I'm pretty confident that, yeah, I'm confident in calling it a review and not an overview. So, this is the carbon fiber liner-like version. There is a titanium frame-like version, and then there is a micarta liner-like version. The carbon fiber and the titanium are the S35VN, and I'll tell you what the micarta is now. The micarta version is N690 blade steel. The micarta version is $69. This carbon fiber version or the titanium frame-like version are $160. This knife is, I think, primarily designed as a front flipper, but the reverse flick action is fantastic on this knife. It's really, really good. Action is the star of the show with this knife. This thing is so good. The front flipping action is almost as good as I've felt. The only one I've felt with better action and ease of deployment is probably the Mini Tempest. Yeah, it's just stupid good. And very sleek, slender design. The carbon fiber is beautiful. I love the blade shape. Is this a reverse tanto, a sheep's foot? I don't know. It's this blade shape. It's beautiful, whatever you want to call it. Flat ground blade. Just absolutely gorgeous. Great for utility cuts. Very long, slender knife. Overall length on this knife, I'll tell you momentarily. Overall length is 7.7 inches. But the weight is 2.1 ounces. I mean, yeah. It does have nested liners in it, so, and I believe those liners are titanium, but I want to make sure. Just check real quick. No, those liners are not titanium. So that's surprising to me with how lightweight this is. The reason I thought they were titanium is because of how lightweight it is. It's just extremely lightweight. Carbon fiber is done really good too. There are a couple of voids here and there I see. Nothing serious. I mean, you have to really look hard to see them. Like right there's one. I think that's the only one I see. Milled titanium pocket clip, which works perfectly. Titanium backspacer. Pocket clip is reversible, and the action is so good on this knife when you're not under camera. It's so good on this knife, trust me. It's really, really good. If 160's out of your budget, I would recommend trying the more budget friendly version, the N690 with micarta. I have not handled that knife, but it's a liner lock. It's going to be good. I guarantee you it's going to be just as good as this. Although it's probably going to have a little more weight to it, maybe a 1/10 of an ounce or two, but nothing major. Now the titanium is going to be heavier. I don't know the weight off the top of my head for that one, but it's definitely going to have more weight. Probably going to be 3 to 3.5 ounces would be my guess. Now, and I can't speak to the action of the frame lock version of the titanium. I can only talk about this. I can tell you that S35VN from Kizer is fantastic still. It takes a wicked sharp edge, and it will hold it for a very long time. I have several Kizers with S35VN, and this knife was sent in here. It was sent in to use on the channel, but it was offered for sale to me at a good deal by my buddy Craig. But man, as much as I want this knife, I think I'm going to have to pass from buying it, although down the road I may pick one of these up. I know I'll pick one of these up down the road. If you like front flippers, this one is really good. I think it works better with the thumb, personally, but you can easily do the knuckle roll. It's so much easier to do this when you're not worried about hitting the camera with the knife. So, yeah, great knife. I think it's a really good looking knife too. I think it just looks so good. Nice gentleman carry knife. Drop this thing down in your pocket. Not much of it sticking out of your pocket. It's super lightweight, so if you got dress slacks or something like that, it's going to be fine. Or you could put it in some gym shorts and this thing will be fine. It's so lightweight. Yeah, big fan of this knife. This is probably my favorite Kizer knife I've ever had in hand. Not probably, it is. It definitely is. I'm trying to think of all of them I've had, if there's anything I like better. And I can't think of a single Kizer that I like better. Although there's one Kizer it's made by Kizer, but it's not a Kizer branded knife. That's pretty close to it, which I'll use as a comparison knife. That is the Vosteed Bellamy. Similar length. This is definitely heavier, wider, thicker. Not too much heavier, but both of these are made by Kizer. One thing I wish Kizer would have done on this that they did on this for Vosteed. Look at this jimping. Look at this jimping. I wish I had finer jimping. This jimping works pretty good. It works really good. But if it had been like this jimping, we may, yeah. I wish the jimping was a little bit stickier, if that makes sense. This jimping on here it just sticks to your thumb, right? This one not so much, but this one's more about leverage than sticking to your thumb. As long as you hit right here on the top, it's coming out, right? So yeah, it's my only complaint with this knife, honestly, is I wish the jimping was done differently. I wish that all front flippers were more like this one. That kind of jimping on front flippers. That's what they need. For me anyway. For my thumbs and my finger, that's the best jimping for a front flipper. See, like I just missed it there. I only missed that because it's under the camera, to be honest with you. I've fidgeted with this knife a lot. So, yeah. Buy it or not buy it? Buy it or not buy it? That is the question. If I could buy every knife, I'd buy them all. This one would be it. This one's so tempting, guys. So tempting. Because I really like this knife a lot. And I've had it here for over a month now. I'm at the point I gotta buy it or send it home. So, yeah. I guess I'll decide that. I don't have to just make that decision here on camera. But, yeah, I highly recommend this knife. If you like a sleeker, thinner knife, lightweight, and you like a front flipper and a fidgety knife, and you can thumb flick this knife also, I should point out. Easily thumb flick it very well. It is on cage ceramic ball bearings. I highly recommend this knife. All right, let me give you the specs on it. 7.7 inches overall, 3.4 inch blade length. Blade thickness is 140 thousandths. S35VN steel. Flat ground blade, plain edge, 2.1 ounces, designed by Gage. I don't know who Gage is. That's a new one to me, but I like Gage's work. All right, let me give you some more comparisons. You saw the Bellamy. Let's do the Kizer Mini Bettlager. We'll do the Benchmade Bug Out, of course, which I think this knife is kind of designed to compete with as far as weight and being, super lightweight. We'll go ahead and do the Tactile Rockwall. We'll go ahead and pull out the Vista Blade Works Variant PE. What else we got here? Let's do the TRM Neutron. The Penguin. I'm saying goodbye to this penguin. This penguin has a new home. It's probably the last time you're going to see it get used as a comparison knife. And we will do, what else we got here? We'll do the Best Tech exploit. Fingerprint magnets. I love my satin blades, but man, are they fingerprint magnets. Yeah. So it's a long, slender, really lightweight knife with a great utility edge, utility shaped blade. It's a knife that you can put in your pocket, pretty much forget it's there. Right? And it's so fidget friendly, it's ridiculous. It isn't the cheapest knife at $160, but you would get the same action. It's got the same bearings, probably the same liners as the N690 version. Slightly different pocket clips. So this is a more premium, but if you like this knife, you can get it for $70. So just a different look and different materials, but it'll have that same Kizer action, which I'm sure will be exactly the same as this. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. If any of you guys own a Genie, let me know what you think about it. Is it one of your favorite front flippers? Because it's definitely one of my favorite front flippers. I really like it. Yeah, I'm on the fence with what to do about it, but I'll figure that out on my own. If you're new here, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button for me. It really helps the channel, helps it get pushed out to new viewers, and helps it to grow. And I make these videos because you guys watch them, so thank you very much, and I will see you guys on the next one.